we haven't known each other very long. And people are often surprised to hear that just because we interact so well and we get along wonderfully, like we're the best of friends in the world. Carly and I really like to have fun. We're making the most of this whole move to Nepal thing, and so we have danced in supermarkets randomly. We play with baby goats in our neighborhood. We sing when we're on the scooter and people like turn their heads like, who are you? But we're people that like to have a lot of fun.
You might be asking why two people who have great communities and great families in America move all the way across the world to Nepal to teach. The reason that I moved over here to teach is because I went on something called the World Race, and that is an 11-month mission trip to 11 different countries where I spend a month in each country. So I went all over, from Southeast Asia to Africa to Eastern Europe, all over. But by far, Nepal was my favorite country of the 11 that I visited. And I just really fell in love with the people, and I knew once I got back that I was really drawn to Nepal. I couldn't get it off of my heart and my mind. So when I found out about this opportunity, it just really felt right, and I felt like, yeah, I really could go live in Nepal.
During my time in college, I went to Kenya for a year, and I lived there for 10 months, and I taught, and I loved it. Leaving Kenya was one of the hardest things I've ever done, and it was just really hard to come home because I knew that I had this passion for working internationally and teaching kids and loving on them. And so once I graduated, I ended up getting a teaching job right away. But then I found out about Nepal, and I was really hesitant. I didn't know much about Nepal. I literally knew that it was where Mount Everest was, and that was all. But the process ended up working out really quickly. Doors opened really fast, and within a month's time, I heard about this potential of moving to Nepal, and then I said, yeah, I'm gonna go for 3 years.
So fast.
So it's crazy, like we're here for 3 years. I never imagined what life would look like, and it's one of the best things ever. We love it.
It's definitely right. Kylie and I love kids, and we get to teach them here in Nepal. So we're here for 3 years working with an organization that works with girls that have been trafficked and also kids that have been rescued off of the streets, and we get to teach them every day, and it's the best job ever. One of the biggest sacrifices I feel for us was leaving the people that we love. We had really fantastic family and fantastic friends that support us, and even though they are still there for us, they're very far away, and so that's probably one of the biggest challenges of living here, is just leaving those people that we love behind.
I think another big sacrifice was just leaving a life that was really comfortable for us. I mean, obviously, like, we knew how to drive and we knew how to speak the language, and those seemed like such big things, and to come to a place where it's almost like everything that's familiar is stripped away is really hard. And I think it's been exciting too, but there's also been days where we've thought, like, we're never gonna be able to speak the language, or how do we get from our home to like a place to buy food? And so that's just been kind of a big sacrifice, and something that we're still working through.
Yeah, things about our home that were new, like learning how to get clean water, and learning how to use our water heater in order for us to have water, and learning how to cook on a stovetop only, and learning to work around the electricity schedule. Things like that are all different challenges that we don't have to worry about in America. House Hunters International.
House Hunters International.
What? Let's say it again. House Hunters International.
Turns out that we've never looked for an apartment in Nepal before.
Go figure.
I mean, shocking. And it was what I would say
challenging.
This is challenging.
Kylie
situation.
got here a week after I did, and so I just was brand new at everything and felt pretty overwhelmed at the fact that I didn't know how to get anywhere, really where our school was, or like where we wanted to live, and what we should even be asking for, like price or anything. So it was just kind of overwhelming.
We spent a lot of time, she would Skype me like, well, I looked at this place, or this was what was good, or this was what was bad about that. But it was hard for me too, being away and really wanting to find a place, and also feeling like there wasn't a lot I could do to support her, or to like really know even what we were getting into.
Yeah.
We ended up finding a great flat though. We love it. We love our location. We love the family that lives upstairs, the Nepali family that lives upstairs. I think though, probably the worst thing about this flat is
that it's far away, and we have to cross this thing called Ring Road every day in order to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's
also,
challenging.
our apartment came unfurnished, and that was a challenge that we weren't quite counting on, but we figured out.
Today, we became experts on buying gas stove top, refrigerators, carpet, loopy style curtains, not the other kind, loopy style. We also laid on mattresses in the middle of the store of the curtain shop So we laid on the mattress, on the floor, under the curtains.
We think that one of the best things about our home and about living in Nepal is that the Himalayas are just pretty much right in our backyard. Today's a really beautiful clear day, and so we can see just this huge, gorgeous expanse of them. This is one of our favorite places in Nepal!
We love this place. It's Somfield Cafe.
Somfield Cafe! Say hi, Beam.
Hi.
This is our friend Beam, and he works here, and he's one of our favorite people in all of Nepal. So we come here and hang out kind of all the time. All the time.
All the time.
Oh, wow.